much more Cheech and Chong. I think we're safe. You're alright, you won't kill me later, will you, mate? I'm just going to stay there and just get high. Probably you've eaten a sort of like a brownie or something to sustain you through the show. If you get up at any point, you know that we're completely going to assume that you're taking drugs. So don't pretend that it's for conventional lavatorial use. I simply won't believe that of you. Okay, so I'm playing the part of me, you are the MTV audience, okay? Thank you, yeah, that's it. Good, good, yes. That's the kind of mindless enthusiasm that is required. To just be exactly as you are now, but if you start to construct a cohesive thought in your mind, I want you to create a pathway through that thought of nothingness into which a pink pony can run and shit glitter. So if you try and think a thought like, oh, well, this is an interesting experiment, it's kind of a surreal idea, don't get too far down that road before allowing the pink pony to just trot in benevolently, shit glitter, and obliterate your thoughts. Obliterate. Let's recreate the atmosphere. Right, I'm me, you're the MTV audience. Good, good, yeah, that's pretty good so far, thank you. People milling about, yeah, someone booing, someone sort of thinking about whether or not to shoot me. I'm smiling innocuously so you know you can trust me. This has been the year of the vampire, with millions of us flocking to the cinema to watch Twilight. Us, like I fucking went. With millions of us flocking to the cinema to watch Twilight, the story of a teenage girl and a vampire falling in love. Now what I'm doing there is just letting the audience know, you are the audience, I'm just letting you know, I know what Twilight is. Alright, so you think, oh, you might not know what Twilight is, how can we trust it? No, I've just said I know, okay? So let the pink pony march onward. I imagine there are pros and cons to dating a vampire. Now that's not funny, that's simply the introduction of a comedic idea. By saying, I imagine there are pros and cons to dating a vampire, I invite you to wonder what those pros and cons might be. You, in your mind now, amidst the glitter, are thinking, there probably are pros and cons. You've not started to think what they might be. That's my job. I imagine there are pros and cons to dating a vampire. On the downside, you can only see him at night, and you'll never have that church wedding. Now that's not funny, but I am demonstrating that I understand the concept of a vampire. You wouldn't only see him at night, you wouldn't have a church wedding. Now you, the audience, feel very, very relaxed with a man who has seen Twilight, who knows what vampires are. This is going to be a perfectly pleasant evening, you're beginning to think. You can only see him at night and you'll never have that church wedding. But on the upside, if you are ever caught short without the necessary sanitary products... That's not the offensive bit. If you are ever caught short without the necessary sanitary products, your caring and sensitive partner will be only too pleased to help. Yeah, that's a nice one, yeah. I see you're enjoying. Still not the offensive bit, though. Let your worst period be his time of the month. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you, I appreciate it. I do. That's very kind of you. That's still not the offensive bit, though. And if you think that was offensive, right, now that's good writing. Because maybe you're thinking in your mind, hey, that's offensive. Then I say, if you think that's offensive, then you think, fucking hell, we can read minds. And if you think that was offensive, think how I felt when I caught Robert Pattinson in the ladies' toilet with his hand in that little bin. Robert, that's not for us. That's why that tray comes up to stop you getting your hand all the way down. What did you think they were? Vampire tea bags? That's the offensive bit.